Today we're talking about creating warm and cozy living spaces that are as beautiful as they are functional. So let's get started. Hi everyone, Liz here. Welcome to Balance and Rhythm. You may notice that my background looks a little bit different, and that's because we're in the middle of a renovation of our upstairs, and it's something that I am really looking forward to showing you in a few weeks. So bear with me. This video is the second in a series on designing specific spaces, and living spaces are some of the most complex because we require so much of them. It's where we entertain our guests, engage in conversation, watch TV, play games, or read a good book. Depending on your living situation, you may have one living space or several, which can include a formal living room, a family room, a den, or a basement space. You can use these ideas in any of these spaces and tailor them to your requirements. Living spaces are the most likely rooms in the home to have natural focal points like a view or an architectural feature like a fireplace. If you have these, let them shine by keeping things simple. I've seen the advice to forego window treatments to play up a view, but bare windows at night can be a little disconcerting, so just keep window treatments light in visual weight, enough to offer privacy and not make you feel like you're in a fishbowl. For fireplaces, focus on a beautiful surround and mantle, but keep some white space to let these elements stand out. If you don't have a natural or architectural focal point, you can create one with a beautiful piece of artwork, a mirror, or a feature wall. We talked about feature walls, also known as accent walls, in a video a few weeks ago. I'll link it below so you can explore in more detail. Then there's a sometimes unintended focal point, the TV. Trying to take the focus off that big black screen is no easy task. If this is something that bothers you, you can move it off your main focal point like your fireplace, which, unless it's low and mantleless, is not usually a great height to hang a TV. The recommended height is 42 inches or about 107 centimeters to the center of the screen, not to mention the heat's effect on sensitive electronics. Some other solutions are to hide it behind a piece of artwork or in a cabinet, or disguise it by setting it against a dark wall, displaying favorite images on the screen, or investing in a framed TV that looks like framed artwork. There are a number of things you can do to make a living space comfortable, cozy, and inviting. The first is to think about the layout and make sure it supports the activities that will take place in the room. Arranging furniture pieces around a focal point at a conversation-friendly distance is a great way to fulfill many of these needs. A common mistake is to spread the seating too far apart, often lining furniture pieces up against the wall. It's not always possible to float all seating pieces in the center of the room due to space constraints, but try to keep the pieces in a cohesive arrangement that facilitates conversation or togetherness for activities like movie watching or gaming. Another element that contributes to comfort and coziness is to use pieces with upholstered arms. Sofas, love seats, and even armchairs if they will be used for lounging, but go for coordinating rather than matching pieces. This will give the feeling of a curated space that evolved organically. Think about the other furniture pieces that will make the space more comfortable for you and your guests, like coffee and side tables to place a drink on, and storage for tucking away items that you want to keep out of sight while not in use. Depending on your space, this could be a cabinet, credenza, or ottoman. Round out the coziness by adding softness. Area rugs can do this by adding texture, and it will also anchor the space visually and increase acoustical comfort. Fabric window treatments can do this as well, whether they be drapery panels or Roman shades, or a combination of the two. This is a good solution for windows that require a shorter treatment. Throw pillows and blankets help complete the cozy look and feel, but use moderation here and allow ample space to sit down without having to move a bunch of pillows. As in any room, lighting is key. To make the space feel warm and relaxing, keep direct overhead lighting to a minimum. Use those ceiling outlets for indirect fixtures that will reflect light off the wall or ceiling, or for fixtures with a light source that is shaded for a soft, diffuse light. Living spaces are a great place to incorporate plants and other greenery. A well-placed tree helps add height to the space and balances out shorter elements while adding life and color. And smaller potted plants and vases of stems and flowers help add texture and color to horizontal surfaces. So what about faux plants? There seem to be two camps on this question, those who love them and those who hate them. They are obviously easy to maintain since they're not living things, and the designs are becoming more and more realistic. However, they can be more expensive than real plants and may contribute to pollution during the manufacturing and disposal process, as well as potentially off-gassing chemicals in your home. On the other hand, real plants are organic living things that respond to our care. NASA studies have shown that they help to a certain extent in removing volatile organic compounds and carbon dioxide from the air and producing oxygen. Even the soil they grow in helps in these processes. And if they do die, they're absorbed right back into the earth. However, they do require appropriate light, feeding, and watering, which, depending on the plant, can be more time-consuming. For more room design ideas, check out these videos. And if you like this one, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to be the first to know about new videos. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.